am Spielbeck, and the Rabbi from Another Planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And a very, very special hello to somebody I know is my newest viewer, because he told me, I'm going to be watching you, he said in menacing terms. And he is the subject of this video. I'm sure you're not going to subscribe, but everybody else, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, because I'm going to see Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker tonight at 7 o'clock. So I should be home by about 10:30, have the video online by 11:30. That's Israel time. So in LA time, West Coast time in America, that's 1:30 or 4:30 over on the East Coast of the US. And let's say what, 10 to 11:30? It's like 9:30 in the UK. And look, anybody else's time zones, you got to work it out for yourself. But none of that is about Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This is about one of these magic moments that the good Lord sometimes bestows upon you. Of just when you brush up against fandom, pure insanity. And it makes a fun little story. Now, I was going to like roast this guy like over and over again, but I actually thought I have a better idea of something genuinely constructive and helpful we could do. I doubt he will, but I'd rather be that kind of person than just a mean guy punching down, which is what this is. Okay, so here's the story. Yesterday evening, I was scrolling through Facebook as one does on my way to bed, and I came across this meme. Here, one second, I can turn it on. Yeah, bink. There you go. It makes it better. There you go. So somebody had posted this on a Doctor Who Facebook group, and I mean, clearly trolling the fans who would very much like her to go, but never mind. So that's fair. Actually, I thought it was kind of funny as well, because he said it's like this is a something with psychic paper. Look, in general, social justice warriors and people on that side of the fence aren't very good at memeing, so they have a handicap. Fine, whatever. I won't rag on it for that. But anyway, so I saw it and I laughed to myself, and I said, and I posted a little comment that says, "Don't worry, Jodie, the audience is going instead," which pretty much is the case. But I think that kind of touched a nerve. In fact, it definitely touched a nerve, because the moderator of the group, whose post it was, contacted me like really, really quickly thereafter, and he was very upset. He was very upset and said, I'm glad you think the fans are going away. It's not the fans are going away. The fans are staying. It's the audience that I think is going away. But you know what? All debate's going to be over in just 2 months. By the end of February, we will know what Jodie Whittaker's performance has been and how well it's done. Yeah, I'm happy to wait. I really am. And listen, if she does good, she does good. I'm not going to... Look, she's not my cup of tea. But if she does good, she does good. I have nothing to complain about. She does awful. I'm gonna revel in it a little bit. Yes, yeah, because of things like this. So he says, "I'm sorry, it's so stupid. It's beyond words." So he says, "I'm glad you think the fans are leaving, because you're leaving too. I banish thee from my Facebook group." Okay. So I'm like, ooh, I see. I touched a nerve. What rule did I violate? Because I really don't think that I did violate any of the rules. And he said, rule number 7, be kind. So I replied to him, really? Didn't you also violate that rule by posting this meme? And he said, nope. So at that point, things started getting good. So I said, you know what? I have to thank you. This is brilliant. I have a YouTube channel. And what YouTubers always crave, right now we don't really need it because there's so much going on. What all you YouTubers always crave is a good story to make a video about. And you've given me this is going to be a fantastic story for my channel, which I think it is, because it gets weirder from here. So then there's like silence. I see those little dots go like he's typing, and then silence, typing, silence. So then you know what it's like. You ever see South Park where Cartman's having a great time, like hey, everything's great, and then suddenly he gets caught and he realizes the folly of what he's done. He's like, what? Wait, what? You see, this guy's deal was he believed that he had complete power to control his Facebook group and complete anonymity so nobody would ever hear about him being a massive dick. And then he found out I had a YouTube channel, and he realized that we're all going to find out that he is indeed a massive dick. So then he comes back and says, "You do not have permission to use my name or my likeness on any post that you will give." So, firstly, this is I'm not making this up, dude. I don't know your name. I mean, I could look it up, but I don't know your name. I don't remember your name. Although when I saw the message came in, I did recognize his name vaguely. I was like, I've heard that name before. What is that? What is that? So the first thing I'm telling this backwards. But the first thing you do, and this is the first life lesson when dealing with a strange person, or dealing with anyone, having any kind of interaction with anybody, be it confrontation or not, is the more you know about the person that you're dealing with, the stronger you are. So I get this message and I go, well, this is a bit weird. So I clicked on his profile and I see this guy, and then I recognize this guy because he has this video at the top of this Doctor Who Facebook group where he's like, and it's like this ranting. It's like what? Okay, imagine those speeches of Hitler you saw in school when he's like, "God damn my life! Yeah, those sort of things. And it's him telling over the rules of his group, which I didn't think I violated, but apparently I did, according to him. So I remember looking at it, I watched that whole video going, this guy's insane. This guy's freaking nuts. And that's how it stuck in my mind. So then I prod around a bit more, and I don't see any spouse, any significant other, any children, any parents. And so, and it's like, he looks like my age, balding, sad, pathetic, and like this Doctor Who group is his fiefdom. That it is his realm. It is he rules it with an iron fist, and it is everything to him. And it's everything to him because he doesn't have much going on in his life. I mean, I can only assume he just doesn't have much going on in his life, which is sad. I mean, it's kind of sad. I don't want to see anybody like just I don't know going through life miserable and lonely. But again, if you're a dick, I guess you don't really have a choice. So anyway, first life lesson: always, if possible, research the person you're talking to and try and work out where they're coming from. So this is where he's coming from, I think, and this is where I think a lot of fans of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who are right now. There's a lot of bravado going on because there's a lot of pre-publicity for the new series. I have to tell you, pre-publicity, if I could watch it in a vacuum without remembering season 11, looks pretty exciting. It really does. I mean, although the truth is, the worst thing that could happen for Doctor Who right now, no, for Jodie Whittaker right now, I would say, not Doctor Who, is Chibnall got the message that the fandom were sick of their woke crap, they were shoving down our throats in the guise of Doctor Who, and they wanted to do something crowd pleasing. I mean, again, they did lose 45% of their audience over their run of 10 episodes or 11 episodes, and I think there was definitely a shift in gear for this year, at least in the way they're presenting it. We got lots and lots of monsters. There's lots more emphasis on action and adventure, which is great. But let's say Chibnall does that, like just gives up on all the preaching. I'm not. Then Jodie Whittaker is going to be laid bare for her acting talent to see how well she does. And looking at the cover of the latest Doctor Who magazine when she's in the tuxedo and she's trying to look cool. And she just doesn't. She doesn't sell being cool at all. She doesn't sell that she believes in the part. She doesn't. She always looks like she sounds like she's talking down to everyone, which David Tennant do, Matt Smith didn't do, Capaldi did to a certain extent, but not really. But that's part of his obnoxious personality. She thinks she's doing it and thinking she's being nice. So Let's say they fix all the problems with the writing, then you're just left with Jodie's screen presence and acting ability. And look, from the look of that picture, those stills, I don't think she's got it. I don't think she can carry it off. But again, I'm happy to wait and see. The trouble with being with Vindication is it takes a hell of a long time to get there. I got to wait 2 months minimally to see how this all pans out. But normally, if you're prepared to wait, it's more often than not worth it. So anyway, I digress. This guy's going nuts. So then I start to think, well, this guy's a bit of a dick. I think I'm gonna. Oh yeah, this guy's a bit of a dick. This online this group is his life. Obviously he lives online. He's like one of these like Twitter nuts or Facebook nuts. And so I said, you know what? He's been a bit of a dick to me. I'm going to mess with him a little bit. So I say, well, I don't really think I need your permission to use your likeness and your phone. And again, I wouldn't go to the trouble. You're not that important. You genuinely aren't. You ever seen Mad Men? Well, I think the greatest put down I've ever seen was in that show when this guy's raging at Don Draper, the main character. And he says, "You think you're so great? You think you're this? You think you're that?" And John Hamm, playing John Draper, looks back and says, I don't think about you at all. It's really weird what's going on here. So anyway, so he goes back, and then he takes a screen grab of our chat and said, "I've reported you!" So I ask him, to whom and for what? Which flummoxes him again, and he goes, "You just don't have any permission to use my likeness or my name." Dude, it's fine. Yeah, so then, okay, the next thing I did was like, okay, now I'm just being cruel. I think we should just let it go. He banished me from his group. He got it, which he like clearly is so important to him. So I said, listen, if you want to keep on chatting, I'm kind of busy. You're going to need to pay me for my time. And he says again, he can't. So then he asked me a couple of things. He asked me for my YouTube channel, but at this point, I ignore him. Nothing makes people filled with their own self-importance more upset than ignoring him. So I don't even look at the message. I just get the alert come on, and he says, "Okay, I'll be watching you. And if you do anything, if you tell anybody about this, you're done." Well, I've told everybody about this, and I don't think I'm done. I think I'm just getting done. Okay, but here's where I want to go. Want to go with this. You represent a completely foreign way of living and outlook to me. I don't understand why you are so dedicated to Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who season 11. In context of loving Doctor Who, I don't understand the two. I can understand like tolerating it. I don't understand just like adoring it. If you're not, really just adore the agenda. Also, I don't understand why your whole thought process. I don't understand why you would post a meme meant to rub salt into the wound or into the wounds of people who are very upset by season 11 and how I feel it bastardized and prostituted the idea of Doctor Who for a social agenda. So you're just kind of rubbing that in their faces. So I understand what was going through your mind when you did that. And why do you think that my comment, which I think what really tipped me over the edge is just started getting lots and lots of likes. So look, I think this is what's going on. That that he thought he had a real zinger. Yeah, I got them this time. And then I came in with a better put down, and it short circuited him. He was crazy. So listen. There's no need for us to hate each other. I don't hate. I have no emotional connection to you at all. There's no need for us, our groups, to hate each other. And you know what? I think actually from this unfortunate incident of you misusing your very limited power, we could probably salvage it. Now, I offered at the time during our chat, say, listen, I'm going to make a video about you. Would you like to send a video so you can have a reply and I'll put it in, or we could do a live stream together? I wanted you to have your right of reply, so I'm not speaking for you. He declined, but I'm making the offer again, and this is a genuine offer. I would love to do a video with you and have not a debate, but a conversation. I'd like to like a non-prejudicial conversation. I want to know where you're coming from, why you think why you think the way you do, why you think that the way that what you did was okay. Because again, I don't understand. It's a totally foreign way of looking at the life to me, and I think maybe we might be able to build a bridge in fandom between our two quite disparate little islands of fandom. Um, I doubt you're going to do it because I don't think you're I think you're too scared, quite frankly. And yeah, there's no need to be scared because okay, clearly I think the reason you didn't want anybody to know about this interaction is because you don't want to look foolish. So okay, I said the story a few days ago, but it fits pretty well here. I remember one time I'm a fat guy and I bought a pair of pants in the Big and Tall Man store, right? And I need to go and get them hemmed. So I don't want to take them in the Big and Tall Man bag because then I think to myself, wait a minute, people might realise then that I'm fat. So and then I realised, well, wait a minute, they could probably realise I'm fat even without the bag that says Big and Tall Man store. So I I think it's kind of the same thing. I don't think you're hiding that you're being foolish from anyone. You know, if you're being foolish from me, and also you got that crazy video saying out your rules on the group, which again I didn't violate any of them. But yeah, look, if you're worried about appearing foolish, I think you might be a bit late on that one. But again, honestly, if you want to have a genuine conversation, I won't roast you. I won't be mean to you. I'll give you. I'll let you talk. If you want to do it as a video, then I'll let you say whatever you want to say. I'm happy to have a conversation with pretty much anyone. So really, if you want to do it, I would love to. I would genuinely love to. I actually think it'd be quite good. I think it'd be quite good for you because you need a bit more going on in your life, mate. You know, you need some more things going on, and maybe we can help get you there. My name is Phil Becken, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. Even you, the moderator of that Facebook group, even you, subscribe. Because, you know what? It's always good to hear what the people who don't think the same way as you, or people who you probably view as your enemies, are thinking. It's always good to do that. Or if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't, whatever you want to do, mate. But I would love to get on a video with you. Please get back to me. My name's Phil Becken, the rabbi from another planet. Thank you for listening and have a great day.